Everyone, GM. Apologies for the delay. Craig and I were busy talking lots of things behind the scenes happening for the show. So busy times. Good to see Coach here, mate. Coach, I haven't seen Coach. I've seen him comment on my Twitter post a couple of days ago, and I was like, oh shit, I haven't seen Coach for a while. So good to see you, legend. Thanks for tuning in. GM to you, Keno, and GM to everyone else out there. Craig, how you going today, mate? Look, market's doing pretty well today. Not going to lie. Market's heated up really nicely over the past couple of days. Which is great to see. How are you feeling about it all?
I'm feeling good about it all, man. Market, yeah, like you said, market just looks steady, huh? Like if you were going to use a word, I'll just say Bitcoin looks like it's cooking. It's just simmering, isn't it, on a low heat. But man, I got to say, after all that war stuff, it handled it so well, man. Like after all that panic and fear, and on the timeline, I was in group chats, and people were like, "That's it, the bull's over." I'm like, jeez,
I don't know, bros. I don't know.
It doesn't end that easy. Like, it's not that easy. It's not that easy to knock it into a bear market. It's not that easy to knock it into a bull market. So,
yeah,
for those that held steady, and especially for those who bought the dip, you're probably feeling pretty good. For the people that sold the dip, you're probably feeling a bit silly. So, lessons I think were probably learned the last 72 hours.
Yeah, and a lot of people always, the same old story, Craig, a lot of people capitulate at the lows and then buy the tops. And it's just like, bro, literally do the opposite and you'll start making some consistent money in cryptocurrency.
So I am glad I copped some Bitcoin. I wish I'd gone harder, like I said, on PENGU. But look, we may still get more dips. Like you said last time, Greeny, we're in a channel. It's one of those things, like in this channel we're in now, you just got to not be careful, but it's like, hey, and then oh, and then hey, and then oh, it's that ping pong, like, oh, we're out of here, and then we're not. The reality is we haven't broken out, and we're bouncing, we're ping ponging. So, and that's probably what will frustrate people if it keeps doing this, because over time that that emotional roller coaster can get draining. And I think that's what rinses people eventually, where we've got friends in other group chats that almost throw their hands in the air and they're like, I can't fucking take this, and they sell. Like,
it's literally like they capitulate at the lows. It's like, no.
Imagine selling then and just going, I can't take it. Take what?
Literally just like sell. Okay, I've been saying this for so long. Like, two ways I take profit is sell during consolidation sideways. Okay, that's always better. Way more liquidity, way more opportunities than that. Second way is take profit into pumps. 2%, 1%, 5%, 25%, whatever it is, whatever the trade is, always do that. Initials out after 2x, not a bad strategy, unless you're buying in the bear market and you're buying solid assets. Like we bought Solana way back at $17, like we bought Radium at 20 cents, okay, and ran them up 40x, whatever, on Radium, and obviously 10x on about Solana. So, or more actually on Solana, 15x. So yeah, don't strategies. Have some strategy. If you're looking for strategies, check out GTG. The sale ends 4 days. I'm telling you, 60% off. We shielded it hard yesterday, but there's a reason for it. Okay, one of the leading cryptocurrency trading and educational groups worldwide. Okay, backed by Australia. Okay, literally, Crypto News Australia rated it as the best educational group founded out of Australia. So guys, I'm not mucking around here. Sale ends in a couple of days. I don't want to get any messages, Craig, saying in about a week's time, Greeny, can I join? And I'm like, well, yeah, sign up. And he's like, yeah, but what about sale? I was like, bro,
yeah, I know.
It was live for like 2 or 3 weeks, man. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
No way. Everyone that's been in my DM going, hey, bro, I've been thinking about joining. Please.
Literally do it now. Do it now.
Just for a month. Fuck.
Yeah. Check it out for a week, a month, whatever. There's multiple options in there. If you want to pay crypto, I know you know what? I should probably add back another month crypto option, because I have had a few people DM me about that. So it
might be good for people that are a bit gun shy.
I'll do that right now. I'll actually add a crypto amount. Yeah, for the month.
Hey, Greeny, just on a side note, I'm seeing some fantastic artwork coming out from our banner.
Oh, dude, from that post? Oh my God. Yeah, we'll put some up. I'll put some asshole one of them.
An ice cream one?
Text me back to bloody text me back to the BTC puppets. Text me back to BTC.
Bro, that dude who put that up there. Fuck, that cracked me up. I've just put Ben and Jerry's sponsor.
Yeah. Just tag all these accounts. Yeah, I love it. I tag
Surely we're gonna get an ice cream brand.
Imagine an ice cream brand sponsor. I love it. Ramelta, thanks so much. GTG is honestly amazing. I've learned so much from being in there. Legend. It's great to have you in there. Big shout out to the other people tuning in. Nico on Twitch, thanks, legend. Next, two of my fave lads down under. Yeah, mate, that's what we do. We give you alpha every day, or in the evenings, I suppose, in America. But I'm pretty sure Next is based out of America. GM to you, Hunt, as well. Very much appreciate you all guys tuning in, and GM to the couple of people on Abstract, Razuka, Fugly, and whatnot as well. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Now, obviously, Craig, yeah, big news with the PENGU. Big news. And Luca liked my PENGU tweet again last night. Let's go, the chart. He liked it. And the penguin, oh my God, Pudgy Penguin account also liked it. So, hey, pays to be a creator in this space. A giant step closer to PENGU and Pudgy Penguin's NFT ETF. The world will embrace PENGU. So obviously recently we saw that Vanek basically had a Pudgy Penguin. This bad boy over here, they had him live in the, what do we want to call that? What do you call it when you're interviewing people? What do you call that?
In the flesh.
In the flesh, but like,
I
can't remember what it's called. I always forget these terms. But yeah, like in the flesh, on the TV, in front of thousands of millions of people probably. But yeah, essentially overnight, CBOE files a Canary PENGU ETF, which is huge for obviously Pudgy and huge for PENGU. Now, something to note about this is it is only the second meme coin style ETF after Dogecoin. And obviously Dogecoin's been around since 2013. So that's pretty bloody big, man. You can't like, when people say, Greeny, what NFT should I buy? I literally just say buy Pudgy. Literally, like there is no safer bet. A little Pudgy, obviously, if you're a little bit more strapped for cash, I think they're below an ETH actually, Craig, which is a steal in my opinion. But I think those two, you can't go wrong with that. Or if you're even more strapped for cash, buy a bit of PENGU, buy $100 of PENGU, and you have exposure to all of that ecosystem. Start going on Abstract. I think Abstract's going to be a cook in the long term as well. And those are the sort of best opportunities. But yeah, pretty crazy to read that. Literally, if you're putting it in the camp of BTC, Sol, obviously ETH has ETF already, XRP, Dogecoin, and now PENGU, Craig. Is that?
I don't know what else people need to see. Like,
does that make it like a top? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, is PENGU a top 6 asset in crypto?
I'd be parking my money there just in case it gets halfway there, man. Like, I don't know what. I woke up and saw this and I was like, thank you, Lord. This is just. Oh man, it's just great having Luca and a company working for my bags, man. I'm like, this is incredible, because normally, you know what it's like with projects. It's normally you and me shilling the project, right, to help the project.
Yeah.
And I don't mean because they sponsor us. I mean because we're in it and we're like, fuck, let's help pump this thing.
Yeah.
Whereas with this, I can just if we shut up and never spoke about Pudgy again, it would still be okay. And that's what I like about this. I don't have to work for my bags here.
Yeah.
And he's getting exposure on the biggest platforms in the world, including an ETF. Like,
nuts.
I just can't imagine. My old man was a partner in an accounting firm, and I can't imagine what it'd be like for me going to him going, you know, that PENGU thing I own?
Yeah.
You know, he'd just be like, the fuck you talking? This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it is ridiculous, but it's the world we live in now. And I'm just glad I've got exposure. I'm so glad I got exposure.
Well, I want to talk about that. How do you think this works specifically? Like, is the ETF going to buy some of the Pudgies, like, and the little Pudgies plus Market Watch is tuning in, absolute legend. One of my I'm gonna call you a friend, Market Watch. I'm gonna call you a friend because we've been friends in the space talking for a long time. He's from over at the Euro. Holy man, it's late actually. He's in Germany, I'm pretty sure. So I really like, I want to ask Craig, how do you think the structure of this works? Like, they obviously buy a bit of the liquidity in ETF, or they sell that OTC, whatever. Like, do they have to buy Pudgy if it's including the NFTs?
That's the bit that I don't understand. Do they fractionalize the NFTs?
Oh, fractionalize. Yeah, fair. They could do that.
I honestly, this is above my pay grade, this stuff, man. I need to research this sort of thing a lot more. But
yeah,
I read the other day someone was speaking about how they fractionalize the NFTs, but I don't know how does that work? Like, do they take all the NFTs, fractionalize it, and then you can buy a piece of the risk pie of that? Like, who's smarter than me who can explain this?
I mean, they have, like, you think about that's how some of the DAOs work, right? If you think back to the Bored Ape Yacht Club and some of those DAOs that are associated with that, that's generally how it did. They fractionalized it with they put in like a vault. They broke, like, it was kind of like an investing strategy where it's like, yeah, you put $100 in, you own X amount, okay, all those sorts of things, and you reap the benefits of the DAO. You make decisions as a DAO, all those sorts of things. So potentially, but I don't know. Maybe they just buy X amount.
Is it like with art? Like, say you wanted to, like, say there's a syndicate of you and there's 1,000 of you that want to buy into the Mona Lisa.
Mm.
And so they tokenize the Mona Lisa into 1,000 pieces. You each own a share that's worth X. And then as the value appreciates over time, your value of that share goes up.
And you could sell it OTC or something. I don't know, but it's different, right? Because it's you would be buying the ETF, right? The ETF would have a value that you would be buying. So it's more like what's happening behind the scenes and how, like, what are you buying exclusively? Like, why? It goes back to the same question that we were discussing with PO. Like, why would you buy the ETF over maybe buying Bitcoin itself? Or why would you buy the PENGU or the Pudgy? I suppose it makes sense. Retailers is probably the first thing, retail. Secondly, more less risk because you're buying it directly on an ETF, so it's not on chain. And third, kind of back on the retail point, but you might not have as much money, right? And you might be like, well, if I can buy like $100 or $1,000 of this ETF, I have exposure to the biggest IP brand in crypto, right? And Pudgy Penguins. So I don't know.
Is it so retail investors and institutional investors can actually get a piece of it?
Probably
through the traditional route versus jumping on Uniswap.
Actually, fair point. Fourth, if you're a whale, rather than manipulating Pengu itself, you could buy the ETF and drive. So a lot of questions, but
could drive a lot of money, man, into the ecosystem.
Well, you think about it, Craig. Like the Giphy, it flipped SpongeBob in terms of SpongeBob in terms of Giphy view. Like that is nuts. SpongeBob is like one of the top memes of all time. Like the fact that Pudgy or Pengu or whatever you want to call it has flipped that in Giphy views. I think it was like 60 billion or something views. Like that is nuts, man. That's nuts.
Where is that traffic coming from, though? Like, who's?
Well, they're huge. Pudgy Penguins is huge on Instagram, TikTok as well. They have a few accounts. That's where it comes from. Twitter obviously gets a few views as well, but Giphy itself, people use it, Craig, all the time. I've seen a few people. I mean, like Kai Cenat, like this is what I mean. Like, fading Pudgy Penguins and fading the brand of Pengu is probably the dumbest thing you could probably do right now. They have their fingers in so many pies. Like,
I agree. This is like for me. This is like Bored Apes, but on steroids.
Yeah,
we're talking ETF now. We're not talking a metaverse in 5 years. This is an ETF application now. So.
And I don't think they'll run up to 150 ETH. Okay, like the thing you need to take away from this, and again, we come back to the educational side of this and the show is. They're not going to run up to 150 ETH like Bored Ape Yacht Club did, okay? Because like you got to remember, you got to step back and look at that, okay? It was an absolute bubble. NFTs were a new speculative asset, okay? It was extremely low liquidity. Low supply, high liquidity. It was attention based. You had celebrities getting in. It was Ethereum focused. No one was trading anywhere else except for Ethereum NFTs, Ethereum sort of related DeFi, right? So the concentration at that period of time, bubble within a bubble, is how these things went to 500K. It's how Bored Ape Yacht Club go to 500K. Now, maybe in time a Pudgy Penguin could go back to, I mean, more recently they were worth 150K. I can't remember exactly what it was pre-Pengu, but
that's just crazy in itself.
Yeah, I think they could oscillate closer to where Punk's status is over time. I really do think that. But I don't think they get to that 500K mark ever again. I mean, I don't think any NFT really does, but you never know. You never know. This is, as Craig said, a very good step in the right direction moving forward.
It's great for the industry as well. I say this with a smile because, like I said, it must look really stupid to normies to see this sort of thing, but it does give it a bit of credibility. A space that's quite wild, or the Wild West. We need moves like this.
Yeah.
So the thing is, the whole space should be celebrating this, whether you hold or not.
Correct.
If you're a Bored Ape, you should be frothing on this news.
Literally. And that's probably the biggest problem that CT has. It's just so PvP. It's just absolute BS half the time, Craig. It's like, oh, my bag's unpumping. Oh, I'm jealous, or I'm going to hate on them. No, I'm going to hate. Like, how can you hate this? This is such a good thing for our industry. Like, you got to step back sometimes and go, look, like, as long as this is happening, as long as that's happening, like, that is so good. Like, it doesn't have to be your bags, man. It doesn't have to be your bags. But
this is good for all our bags, because the thing is, this sets a precedence, and it's first mover. So once this happens, then you'll see a lot of other brands start to do it, and then it'll become normal, and then normies will know it's normal, and then they'll put in their normal money, and then we're
still so early, Craig. We're still so early.
With Bored Apes, just for a history lesson with people, one of the other reasons it's pumped, or did pump, and I think there's bit of legalities going on with this was with MoonPay or whatever it was called. They, I think, had undisclosed basically collabs whereby this. I mean, this is so fucking obvious.
Is this the Solana MoonPay? Yeah.
This was how could you could buy Bored Apes with credit cards back in 21? Was it MoonPay?
Holy hell, really?
And basically what happened was they were getting celebrities to use MoonPay to buy the Bored Ape. But what it actually was MoonPay was using their money to buy the Bored Ape. The celebrity wasn't using their money. It's a marketing campaign. So Justin Bieber buying his, like, put it this way, bro. I'm going to might get a bit of hate from apes here, but I think, it was over undisclosed promotions whereby the celebrity wasn't actually buying it.
Jimmy Fallon, Snoop Dogg, Paris Hilton, Madonna.
Obvious, bro. If Paris Hilton's buying the ape, bro, like,
dude, she's loaded up. Hey, okay, chat. She's she's dropped cash into an exchange. She's bought some. She's sent it on chain to her MetaMask wallet. Make sure she's written down her seed phrase and then click buy on OpenSea. Do you think she's doing that?
The other thing is one of the owners is Guy Siri, and he's a manager for Justin Bieber. And, he manages a show like Chili Peppers. He's worked with shitloads of them. So he's probably the one I see. And don't get me wrong, I actually don't give a shit that they did that. Like, not really. Maybe they should have disclosed it, though. That was probably how you're going. But look, it hyped it, whatever. I'm not bagging it out, but that's also that's why I like the way, because I knew when that was happening and those basketballers were getting it, my wife and I, like, we've been around with marketing and branding. That was so obviously an undisclosed promotion or collab. Okay. It was so obvious. Whereas I like what PENGU are doing here, because this is all above board, man.
Yeah.
It's no like, LeBron James has got a penguin now, and everyone's like, yeah, but he didn't really fucking buy that, like, whereas this is more putting it on a platter for normies, saying if you want it, come and get it, but we're not putting Madonna on it, or this is the legal framework or the railway tracks being laid.
And they're going about it in the Gen Z way, Craig, right? They're focusing on the meme side of it. They're focusing on like logistics here, which is great. Obviously, the digital era that we're moving into. They focused on Kai Cenat, who had like the biggest streamer in the world, literally had a Pudgy Penguin on one of his episodes. So they're going about it in the right way, Craig, and that's fantastic. Now, just to
get one of those massive penguins.
No, he had a little one, I think. I'll have to run it back. I'll try and find a photo of it. But
did he have a little one? Yeah. There were some big ones going around. I've got to try and get one of those big beanbag looking ones.
Big one. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
That looks so funny.
But yeah, a good point here is Dpots on Abstract said the ETF lets you own a piece of the Iglo Inc., okay, the parent co, rather than, which makes sense, right?
Good shout. Okay, so that can give you exposure to the whole company.
The whole company, the overarching company above. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
That's so big, bro. That's so big. This is so good. I'm so glad I own a penguin, man. I'm so glad you talked me into that.
Oh, dude, I know. It took you a lot of convincing, and then you finally made it your PFP. I'm genuinely curious. Have you noticed engagement change with your PFP?
Yeah, I must say, penguins, they're funny, huh? Like, the engagement's fucking massive with them. They're very different. They're not like other communities I've been with where they just relentlessly shill. They're quite engaging as a community and they're not just on there going fire or, I have noticed engagement goes up. And if I put anything to do with Pudgies on there, even a Pudgy chart, a PENGU chart, I'll get 3x the likes per normal. So it's a low key, quite a good, it's good for engagement. And that's not exactly the reason I did it, but I guess I kind of did. But the engagement's gone up. I
think it's arguably the best PFP right now to have in crypto.
The other reason I say I'm so glad I got into it, because I would fucking die if I had another bull run and I faded the next big NFT again, because obviously I missed Bored Apes. I'd be like, dude, what the fuck? Like, how do you keep missing these like obvious plays? And this is clearly the Bored Apes of this cycle.
100%.
Like we said, though, $500,000 on the wrist, $1 million on the wrist. I don't know if we'll have that moment, but bro, if any NFT is going to have that moment, it's looking like it's
the Penguins. Agreed. I mean, The floor, what are we? Where floor is below 90? No, at 9.4. So, I mean, they have come back a little bit. I think they dipped down to about 8.5-ish. Oh, not even. Wait. Yeah, 8.6-ish, 8.7, 9.2. Yeah, so, I mean, I think this is like, I mean, if you zoom out, have a look at a higher time frame, this is all its history. Like, this is that's a low. Like, again, this is just consolidating this phase here. Okay, that was pre-Pengu. Massive. We pumped all the way to like 38th, pretty nuts.
Jesus, that's great.
I still think this is a great accumulation range for people. I mean, yeah, in US dollars, I think it's 20,000-ish, 22,000 maybe. Let's have a look. 22,000. So, I mean, if you do have, I think it's a no-brainer personally. I own one of these. Obviously, if you don't have the cash for that, look at the little pudgies, which are only 2,800. So the floor of them is. Oh no, they pumped. Oh, they pumped overnight, Craig, on the ETF.
I was going to get one, man. I was going to get one.
Literally, I looked at these like a couple of days ago. They were sub 1 ETH. Like I must have looked here, Craig. Yeah, dude, I literally said to I think it was the show. Was this 3 days ago? Yeah, I literally said, I think on Monday, whenever this was, I said, guys, little budgies below an ETH. That is a steal. I should find that clip. They're up 20% already.
That was such an obvious play, bro. They were about 0.9. And I took my eye off it. That's annoying because I've only got one, and I'd love a few more.
I should have bought more.
Because I want to flip these fuckers on the way up, man. Because then it keeps my big. I don't have to be so antsy about my big.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I'm going to be like, when do I flip my big? Versus if I've got some littles on the back burner, I can just get rid of them on the way up and kind of feel safer in my big. In other words, what I'd like to do is flip littles so I've got a free big, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but fuck, that's still not a bad price for a little, man.
Yeah, I agree. The other play I bought recently, and I showed this in G2G at 1.4 ETH, so we're up about 0.35 ETH already, so that's like 33% or something. So,
did they just get another? Did you guys just get another claim for?
Oh, I need to check. Actually, yeah, a heap of people got newt, Craig. If you had been staking, I think Yappers, I don't even know the topic. I know big creators weren't aware of it, but I went and had a look through this morning actually. And there are many Cato earn opportunities that are literally allocation for stakers. So I was like, it makes so much sense to just go stake some on the platform.
Because it's so much easier than me going through there daily and trying to
like yap about it all. Yeah.
It's too, like you and me, we just work. I know we say this every show, but we're so busy now, obviously creating a brand. You don't always have the time. I mean, I'd love to be getting my hands dirty like this, but you and me are kind of enjoying creating the brand so much, and it's we need to do this now. But staking it is just
25 yaps in the last 24 hours. Let's go.
Good, man.
Let's go cooking.
I haven't dirty old Vo. Vo gets by 100.
Dude, Vo is far. Oh, dude, she's nailing it. Okay, hold on. Before we go on to this topic, because InfoFi is another whole conversation I want to talk about. Two things quickly is firstly, Solana ETF. Another one has been filed by this one's by Invesco Galaxy. So I think that's like the second or the third ETF that has been filed by over in America or whatever. So that's good for Solana. That's great to see. And then here's the plushy moment. Kai Cenat, it was for Christmas last 2 years ago, was it? Oh yeah, so I'm outdated by a long time, but I swear he had another one. So he did this a year and a half ago. So I mean, like if you're buying that in the bottoms, like look at his chat. Like this is, I don't know how many people are currently watching this, but no brainer, no brainer. So yeah, huge. But okay, back to yapping, back to InfoFi. I think staking Cato is a no-brainer, Craig, moving forward. They still have season 2 airdrop. We don't know what's going to happen there.
That'll be amazing, bro, if they actually release some funds for us. Because
I think they will, Craig. I think they will.
I think so too. I think it'll be a good, man, it'll make the timeline go bonkers.
Yeah.
What is Cato at the moment? $1.40.
Yeah, I bought some. I can't remember exactly how much I have. I can tell you. I'm just
$1.20 was the buy.
I'm genuinely curious why I have so many yaps in the past 24 hours. I haven't really done any viral content. So that just shows you don't have to go that viral to get. Oh yeah, no, a little bit. I think it's actually more to do with the engagement of other top creators. So like for example, if you get Vo or Easy or like whoever it is commenting on your stuff, I think that's a good that means that it's like, okay, these people think your content's good. They're commenting on it. They've got high yaps, all those sorts of things. So maybe that's what happened. Maybe I had a few top creators comment on some of my stuff, but outside that, I haven't really gone that viral. So it's really interesting that you don't have to create viral content, Craig, to be rewarded with yaps.
Go to you know how it shows you where you're ranked? Where does it show you in certain things? What are you ranked highly in?
Oh yeah, so let's have a look.
Like it says with me, the only reason I ask, because I can't believe this, is it says with PENGU I'm number 29.
Yeah, I'm 13 on the PENGU on the 30.
Okay, so that probably is right then.
Yeah.
Oh well, go us. Fuck, Luca, where's the call, man? Like you got two of the people in the top fucking 30.
Come on, bro.
Fuck, what I got to do, man? I just bought a $30,000 or $20,000.
Yeah, man. I need to send him a DM. I'll send him a DM. Maybe he didn't reply. Maybe he didn't see yours, Craig. Maybe he didn't see yours.
Yeah, no, he hasn't seen it. I haven't earned a yap in 10 days. Fuck.
Yaps are. It's weird how it works like that, because Faded as well, who's been going viral, really more recently, hasn't been earning as many yaps as well. So it's. I don't know how the algo works, because it has changed. Like they made a significant change around engagement farmers, right? So it has obviously focused more on, I don't know if you want to call it educational content,
I would say more generalized content. But I'm going to say the algo's changed again, because I've stopped earning, and all I talk about really is Bitcoin and market movements at the moment. So it's the algo's not liking that at the moment, but it did about a month ago. So they must. Which I don't mind, bro. I'm sorry I can't checking daily anymore. I'm just going to do my thing. And if I end up earning a shitload of yaps and getting a payday from it, great. If the content doesn't earn me that, that's all good, man. You and me are busy growing other shit. So this is like for you. And for content creators, bro, this is such
it's changing the whole wheel of crypto. Like I've got a few tweets scheduled for later today and tonight. Like
that's why it's not going to go away, dude, because
it's a no-brainer, Craig. It is a no-brainer to literally tick off some of these things. So like come and have a look at I know I had a look this morning. Near is now on here. Pith is on here. So these are big companies, big projects, big tokens that are now also on here, giving away 10K, 100K a month, which is all 33K a month. Like it's just nuts. It's absolutely nuts. I mean, again, I still think it needs a little bit of structuring, because like as we said previously, it's up to each project with how they go about allocating their yaps or their mind share, let's call it, for these. But the big thing I noticed with Say was that I was tweeting, and then literally farmers came in like 3 days before the cutoff, and they knocked me out of the top 100 or the top 50. And I was like, what the hell, bro? I was like, it's just ridiculous. Like, I wonder if it's still up. No, it's probably ended by now, but.
Yeah, that sucks. Hopefully they've fixed that, because that's bad for them. You don't want people like you, like organic people, getting smoked by a farm.
It was like someone like this, like this one right here, Craig. Classic example. Absolutely nothing. And then let's shill the shit out of this token right at the end. Okay, right at the end. Literally, there's so many. Like no offense to Julia, because I've spoken with her a little bit in the past, and DG as well. But like, look at this shit. Like these guys have 40,000, 80,000 followers. They just come in at the end and tweet a few tickets, like a few mentions.
Let's just say Philip there, who's got steady.
Something like this. Exactly. That's what I'm happy for, people to be rewarded like that. Not someone that's just come in right at the end, literally like this, and farm the shit out of it. Like there's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like it's so obvious. Like something like that needs to be. And look. The drop off because they qualified is nuts. Like it's just rubbish. It's rubbish in my eyes.
That can certainly be. I mean, every chart that goes.
Well, I just gave up. I said it's not worth my time anymore. Like, because I was trading it. I was looking at the ecosystem, and Say's outperformed now. It actually has, and I was like, damn, I should have kept on. And if I had been rewarded for tweeting about it, I probably would have stayed, Craig, and looked for more trades, but I didn't. So
once they get the balancing act of this right. I think they're on the right track, and people that are saying things like, "Oh, InfoFi's dead" or "it's broken," I don't think that's the case, man.
Yeah,
I don't think it's broken. I think it's just in its teething phases, and I like the way Cato does it. I still think they're top for me. I think people are the most engaged with it. They've got the most amount of brands. On a side note, this is so powerful for people that, you know how there's people in the timeline that say things like, oh, KOLs get all the deals and all that stuff. Well, what's everyone's excuse now, man? Because everything's out in the open. If you want to earn from these companies, all you have to do is talk about it. There's no more backroom deals. This is a much better model than the KOL deals we've got, which still got people in my Telegram going, hey man, we want to work with you. It's a load of bullshit, all that stuff anyway. So for people that hate on the KOLs, don't worry. The KOLs, if you want to call us that, we get fucked as much as you do, man, by these things, because there's so many scammers. You don't know who to trust. You don't know if when you speak about something, whether the team's going to sell the token off. Whereas this for everyone is better. For creators, it's better because you're partnering with big brands, and the little fish get to partner with big brands if they hustle. So
that's it. Like we literally spoke about it yesterday with Walls, Craig, and his huge growth over the past sort of 6 months or so. Like the guy's is literally gone from 5K to 21K or something in the space of 5 months. So no brainer.
Like a 33K marketing spend per month is not bad, bro.
No, not for these companies that are worth billions.
Yeah, true. Yeah, they could. Yeah, Nia could up that a slight. But don't get me wrong. I just think that slice of money it's decent, man. Anyway, I think it's great for the space. I think InfoFi is good. I think Cato's on the right track, and I think people that aren't milking that in some way are missing out on free money. And then
if you prefer to go onto a newer platform and gain market share where there's less people, less yappers, literally cook it off on. I'm literally dropping invite codes and discussions about this every single day. So Snap campaign. So Spark, I should get this paid out today. I went to have a look at the token, but I can't find it. So it dumped yesterday, but I was wondering if it held up. But yeah, so I'll get a little bit of snaps today. Hopefully we'll see how much it is. I'm expecting maybe a couple $100 from it. Tweeted about it maybe four times. Yeah,
if you got time on your hands, like say you're a student, like if I was at uni, I would have been all over this, dude, just to get a couple of $100. A couple of $100, man, that would have been a night or two out.
It's nuts. So I'm second overall on Join Sapien. So this week I've gone down this week. Yeah, as you can see, I've only earned one snap this week, but overall 25 snaps for this project. So there you go, Greeny trades. So again, engagement from new people. Your accounts, like I was getting tagged. I got DMs from some huge Chinese cults. I'd never you don't see these people on the timeline. I had DM from people with like 50K followers, with 60K followers from Chinese. I was like, oh my god, like this is nuts. So this is the thing that a lot of people don't understand. It's like I worked hard behind the scenes to grow my account to now put myself in the position to have opportunities like this. Like I get DMs from huge brands like at the moment. And I'm like, sometimes I try to work with them. Other times I just can't come to an arrangement, whatever it is. So, I mean, Open Ledger is the one that I would highly recommend people look at because it's on both platforms. Now, you get 150K in rewards in 24 days on this platform. So I'm 78th because I'm playing catch up. But it's also on Cato for the next 6 months, I'll say. Maybe less. Three to 5 months, I think it's still on Cato. So no brainer to go look at this. Zero is a fantastic account to like. He literally is crafting a lot of, and I mean Abdi is as well. But I mean, these are the opportunities, Craig, to go and do. I think
dirty old easy, eh? Dirty old easy.
Oh, dirty old easy's on a few, and the Cato is also like you can see as well. Like when you come to your profile, like I'm trying to get on a few other leaderboards at the moment. I'm just staying patient, but on your profile, once this loads, it'll show you your Yapper leaderboard rankings, and if you are over 5, I believe that you are no longer allowed to qualify for any of those particular Yap Pro. Money-making opportunities. So yeah, you do need to be, and that's again a restriction, and I like that, right? So someone like ISO Beast or Whale.swoosh, they can't just go, one tweet about this, or Zeneca, for example, like these huge accounts, right? They can't just go once about all the projects and tick them off. They have to kind of be a bit more strategic.
Oh, okay, that's great. That's really cool. They've done that. Okay.
Yeah, so that's a big one. Now, really interesting as well. Ethos, Craig. Eli sent me a DM or sent us a DM. I haven't had a chance.
I've got to review him still.
Oh my god, I'm up to 417 overnight. Holy! So I need to go review him. I know. I don't have. Okay, the wallet that is again. I apologize. I've been trying to review people. I went and reviewed Craig yesterday. I went and reviewed like a couple other people. Oh, Ray gave me a review. Legend.
I'm going to go on here. Sorry, everyone. I haven't reviewed you. I'm so sorry.
So Ray gave me cash. That's why I went up a bit. So I mean, I don't. The reason I haven't done it yet is because the wallet that I'm associated with, I don't have money in that wallet. So I need to somehow get money on the platform with a different wallet. So
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm slowly moving up the ranks, Craig, playing catch up. This has been live for a long time. I mean, yeah, I'm just reading through some of these. I haven't even seen this. Kanash, I've seen him on the timeline plenty of times. So this is nice. There you go. TA Goat. Thanks, Ray. He gave me 0.01 ETH. But that's what I mean. It's good. Yeah. So appreciate hearing that from the Badogos man behind the scenes. Does all the work for that brand.
I'm waiting to see a bad review, whatever. Like just like a real harsh, like a hater.
Well, I want to talk about that too, because overnight, if I pull up, what's his
slash people? Is that
he got slashed 5 ETH, Craig. 5 ETH. Who has money to spend? Who has that much money to spend?
So you can spend money slashing people.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Hold on. I'm looking now. Yeah, here we go. Okay, here. On Ethos, you can directly trade someone's trust and distrust, impacting their reputational score in real time. Buying trust signals you think their reputation is undervalued. If you profit on their reputation you profit on their reputation as it rises. Buying distrust means that you're betting their reputation is overpriced and you profit as it falls. Here's what's happening with his account. Like, this guy's a huge account. Yeah, huge account, 50K. Anonymous wallet, no Ethos profile, but holds multiple Ethos validator NFTs. Bought 4 ETH worth of my distrust overnight, betting against my reputation. I'm currently 3rd most reputable user, but haven't been active on Ethos lately. My market was quiet with a low volume and minimal activity. Whoever this plan, account suspended. Bought 0.1 ETH of my trust, believing my reputation was undervalued around 42%. The anonymous wallet seems to be familiar with the Ethos mechanics, might be intentionally testing market reactions, reviving my previously quiet market, or trying to flush out paper hands. Meanwhile, I'm directly earning fees. And that's the thing too. I think you do if you buy and sell the trust of creators. The whole thing has piqued my interest. Looks like I'll be active on Ethos again. But yeah, someone went through and so he's earned what? There you go. He's earned $150 from all this volume.
Right.
Yeah. So someone, here, bought trust. Yeah, look, just went to town on this. Went to town on it.
That's so good, You'd be like, motherfucker.
Look at this, 5K, 2K. That's $9,000. Like, what? Like, why would you do that? Unless I have this thought. What if like, it wouldn't be him. I don't know. It could be. It could be behind the scenes. Like, he's buying distrust, create a bit of engagement.
It's a well-written post.
Going down. Again, I'm not throwing shade, but hey, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You never know. So I don't know. That was just that sparked my interest overnight too, Craig. Someone bought do you hate the guy? Well said by Nev. Do you literally hate the guy? Just absolutely nuts. So that's fascinating to see as well. But yeah, I think InfoFi, Ethos, Zeet obviously is coming out. Signal over noise is a big one that Pons has been obviously doing, Craig, that we got into last week. Their token also launching. Grind on Abstract launches in 4 days as well.
Yes.
But I do think, here we go. Phase 2 of Z begins now. The Echo phase, we'll explain more detail later. It will last 5 to 7 days. During this time, we'll be testing A/B testing our algo. We will release our leaderboard near the end of this phase. How can you earn points? Posting on the following subjects. How would you like to see Z improve the InfoFi business? This is not grad school, so do not start your post with that phrase. So be creative. Also, quantity equals noise, or quantity is noise. Quality is signal. I agree. I'm a big advocate for quality over quantity. Yeah. Signal equals noise. Signal is better than noise. We genuinely want to know your thoughts on this subject. And selfishly, we might get some great ideas from you. Simultaneously, we'll be teasing and tweaking our algo before the leaderboard release. Your post should be organic, authentic. Hey, that sounds like our brand, Craig. And original, only giving your real thoughts of the subject, not what we want to hear. So good luck. Yeah. So there's it grayed out, which is really cool. So yeah. I mean, like, you've got huge accounts. I mean, ISO Beast, like the top InfoFi creator, literally retweeted this or posted it. I haven't read that one. You've got literally on board Elon Musk.
I was just smashing him from the get-go.
Yeah, so I posted a decent bit about this over the last few weeks. I think a few key data points would significantly improve projects' ability to tailor their incentive schemes and overall improve signal around mindshare marketing. Check user wallets. Yeah, see, he's coming from the point of view that if they sell, like, if they just, like, kind of what we were talking about before with Say, right? If you come in and you farm at last minute, then you sell the airdrop straight away, you should be punished over time. Like, you should be punished for future opportunities, or you should get like a slashing if you want to take that from ethos. Your wallet should be slashed, or your profile should be slashed as a rate and untrustworthy, because you're just coming in to
Farmer.
to farm an airdrop, let's call it, right? So I don't mind that. But yeah, check user wallets for airdrop behavior. But I also, it's hard, right? To find that exact balance is really difficult, because at the end of the day, you don't want to punish people for taking profit. Like we are all in this industry to make money, Craig. And if you're someone like him who's about to make $1 million from InfoFi, like how's he taking profit? Like it's a fine line, right? It's a fine line between taking profit and also still caring about the object, about the product. So yeah, so it's something to keep an eye. Yeah, if someone full stacks every drop immediately, that says something about their intentions. It isn't a blanket disqualifier though. If they're extremely good at converting, that's the cost of doing business. Yeah, so I agree with these points. If they're stuck converting, probably not worth paying. Check verified social accounts for content related project before TG versus a couple weeks after. Legitimacy and actual belief in the product can be seen as proxy in this differential. Conversion tracking, whoever wins the race to build persistent ref links. But okay, I know for a fact him and many other creators hated when the whole shill fest of ref links, or whatever it is, like the whole Z link and whatnot. It's again, it's so hard, man. Like people, I see backwards, like I see some people go out there and say, why are people shilling a referral link? Well, I give a referral link because I'm using that platform. I trust the platform. I've spent time finding a good platform that I will onboard you to a platform. So I should at least get some piece of the pie from that, rather than the whole money going to the company. It should at least go somewhat to the creator. I'm a big believer in that, Craig. I don't just shill random ref links all the time. I think that's the big difference here. Social graph conversion rate. So what's your take on all this, Craig? I think this is a big shift in InfoFi.
Yeah, look, I need to read more into it, but I do like it. I like the fact these conversations are being had. I just don't know what the answer is. But basically, what do we need to do? Have they said what the next phase involves? And not,
so how can you improve it?
Education on the topics. Yeah. No, I don't mind that. I mean, I guess at least they're giving us clues and what they're kind of looking for.
Yeah.
And what the last 5 to 7 days, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I'm interested. It's all testing, like they said. It's A/B testing. I like it. I'm in. ISOBeast going to eat well. Hopefully, I can ride her coattails. But I'm in, man. I don't care. I'll give it a crack, whatever they're looking for, see what we can get out of it. As far as the dumping of the wallets and that's a bit tricky.
Yeah, like I agree. Like you don't want to punish people. Like
slash them a percentage each time. If they're full stack, maybe you can, maybe 20% off each drop happens, or 10% less each time you do it, or something. They could do punishment tiers or something, maybe, to incentivize holding. It would be an interesting mechanic if they introduced that, to see the behavior, if it changed or not. I don't know if it would. I'd probably full stack sell, but I don't know. It's interesting. Hey, it's something to talk about at least.
Yeah. So a lot happening in that space. I still think a lot of people are fading it. I think there's a lot of opportunity in that side of the market, and it's a good opportunity for smaller creators, like to fast track your journey. Like it was like. For us, Craig, before InfoFi, it is so hard to grow. It is so hard to grow. Now that you have incentives, you can talk about topics and can meet community members that way. Fast paces your journey in terms of growing a brand.
Yeah, probably 10x. The growth's incredible. Who were we speaking? Walls. He had a mate, like what, 15,000?
15,000 in 6 months. Like that's nuts. That's a 4x on his account.
With that, it took me years.
I mean, I can show I'll show my analytics, like how many, no, that's the wrong one. Hold
on. Have you got subscriptions going yet?
Yeah, they ticked it off. I set that up. I'm going to say I set that up 2 years ago. So it's come in and it's like, I was like, oh my God, I need to change all of it, but you can't change it. So it's so glitchy. Wait, where? Here, premium analytics. So for context, in the past, or no, 6 months. Can we go? Oh no, can we go 6 months? We'll do 3 months. In the past 3 months, how many followers I got? Does it tell me? No, it doesn't tell me explicitly. But yeah, followers over time. Like some days I earn 20, other days I earn a couple hundred. It varies. So like I don't know. I always think, Craig, with my following count, I mean, it's pretty consistent, which is the main thing personally.
Yeah.
But it's taken, I think at the start of the year, I had 26K. So I've earned about 8K followers, 8.5K followers in 6 months, which is pretty much the same. I earned 16K followers last year.
Yeah, that's pretty good though. That's pretty consistent. Those are good numbers because it's hard to keep. You sort of hit
a viral moment. This is the Frank tweet, maybe. No, maybe not. Maybe that actually Frank tweet was before that. I moved in. Yeah, no, there's the Frank tweet.
That's a monster, eh?
Yeah.
Have you seen Frank on the timeline?
Nah, I don't know where the hell that guy's gone.
He's in Barbados or something, eh?
What?
No, I'm lying. Yeah, but yeah, in non-extradition, I dare say.
Yeah.
Hello, Frank. Hello,
I love it.
We've got a few people. Hey, there's that dude, Greeny, asking, I don't know if you saw Hunt, would love to collab with you guys. We're 16 days away from launching an abstract.
Send me a DM or send us a DM.
Yeah, fire a DM, brother, and we'll have a chat because it looks like your thing looks like that looks like a bloody AVAX logo. I don't think it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, give us a chat. They're launching an AVAX on the portal. Shout out, and we can chat. What else is hot at the moment, Greeny? What else you got your eyes on?
Yeah, not much. I think we could oscillate sideways for a while here. I was chatting to GTG about this this morning. Like, what happens if we do a range from? Yeah, what happens if this is just now the range until August, September? Like, and like so the green indicates where previous all-time highs usually come after the halving too. So I don't know. Like, I mean, if you take a, I haven't done this for a bit. Where is it? I forget how I can. I forget the tool. You can take a tool, Craig, on, and where is it? Circle, no. 3, no. You can take a tool and kind of compare price action from the past with the future. Now I can't find the tool. I forget which tool it is. Maybe it's up here. Fib channel, trend, base time. No, fib. That's all fib stuff. I'll have to find it. But you can take price action from this period of time over here. Bars pattern, there it is. So if we take here, so if we take price action to here, so this is the whole accumulation phase of 2024. And if we look like this is Craig, this is what could happen.
It fits pretty well too, eh?
It fits pretty well, chat. It fits pretty well. So, I mean, that's 2024's 7-month consolidation. What happens if that's what price does for the next, what? We could go all the way to, what? Yeah, January 2026.
Jesus.
I mean, like that worst case scenario. Not worst case. I actually think that would be bullish, Craig. If the longer we load at these levels, the higher and bigger I think we go in 2026.
Yeah, if we sit that high for that long, I think we'll send pretty hard from there.
Yeah. Agree.
All the way till January, people will be friggin' pulling their hair out. I will be to a certain point too. But lots of buy opportunities if it is to follow that point.
Yeah.
A few more taps at the bottom. So, yeah, that's not the worst in the world. It'll be a bit boring, but that's all right.
But, I mean, it's good opportunities to accumulate, like buy the dips.
Yeah, there'll be lots happening in between as well.
Oh, and that's exactly why we just spent half an hour talking about InfoFi, Craig.
Yeah, there's going to be plenty. I mean, while it's doing that, there are going to be plenty of other things popping off. Yeah. So InfoFi will probably have a run. Some NFTs amongst there will run.
Yeah.
There'll be new stuff that runs. So it's not like it'll be mad boring. It'll just, for my BTC dominant bags, it'll be like, oh, fuck, hurry up. But you know what? You don't get the pumps without just writing that out. So
that's it.
You got to be patient, just like we did back in last year. We might have to be patient again, but it's following that pretty well, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, so I think you just got to stay patient. Like, look for opportunities when they arise, but also then just stay patient and be ready to sell the pump once it does come, and it'll probably come pretty quickly when it does come, Craig. And I think you just got to stay patient. So. Weird that they came through twice. That's odd. Anyways, Craig, I think we've covered quite a lot today. I mean, we did start a little bit later, so we do apologize. We had a few discussions about the business and whatnot. I think the last thing the last two topics to discuss is never say never, babe. Never say never, mate. Never say never.
This time's different. But it's not going to consolidate like that in the second half of the peak bull run. But it did.
Bro, you don't know.
I did in 21.
I mean, okay. Literally.
Actually, so I mean,
well, yeah. Like it. I mean, A little bit different, but like,
that was a bit worse.
I mean, here, like, what do you call this? Like, I'd call this kind of consolidation, like, I suppose.
And that only pumped into Q4 as well, didn't it?
Yeah, it only pumped from October onwards.
So it has done in the past, and the last bull run it did it. So
yeah, I'm a big believer that during this period of time, rates were so everyone had so much money because of COVID.
Yeah,
okay? Everyone very different time. Inflation was low. Everything was risk on. Okay, very different times. Okay, no war break.
Yeah, you only had 5% deposits on houses. Rates were like 3%, like 2 point something. You could basically, everyone was loaning money and spending back then. Now I don't know how many people are loaning because interest rates are so high. I think everyone's waiting for rate cuts, which has started to happen here, obviously. But I think it's all going to come, and I do kind of tend to. I see what G6 is saying.
Yeah,
fair, and kind of fair. Like, I get it, but I think what Greeny and I are saying is we might have to cop a bit of sideways before we cop up.
Correct.
How long the sideways is, no one knows, because if we did know, we'd probably be
billionaires.
Yeah, so like it's going to go sideways long enough to trick most people is what's about to happen. So until most people are tricked, we don't go up, and that's how it's going to go.
Thanks, Legend. Appreciate that. Love the puppet as well. Love the puppet. Love the show. Appreciate it, Legend. Appreciate it. I mean, like, if we do take a look again, like my bias, let's call it that word. My bias comes from analytics and TA. Okay, so it's not like I'm just talking out of my ass. It's like, no, historically Q3 sees a median of negative 0.8 for BTC. So that means a lack of a lot of volatility and a positive return average of 6%. Look at the difference in this quarter compared to the other 3 quarters. 85% from September onwards. No, not September. Wait, June, July, August. No, yeah, from Q4. 27% in Q2 and 51% in Q1. So I would argue it's later in the year that we generally see the craziness. I mean, if you look at ETH as well, consistently in Q3, it returns less than 1%. Okay, the median's a little bit higher on it. But we'll look at the difference. It's literally like that's a 20x in historical returns in Q4, and then it's a 3x on top of that in Q1 historically. Now, of course, history doesn't repeat, it rhymes, but you got to take the data with what it gives you. And the last point I want to make too is September is the only Bitcoin. June currently is also negative. Before today, I mean, we are starting to play catch up, but yeah. September is the only month where BTC has a negative return of at least more than 0%, right? It's negative 3.77%. So again, if you take that with a grain of salt, you understand analytics, you understand that previously, historically, we would see the top of the market around 540 days post-halving. That would see us get to about October this year around the peak. Okay, that's for Bitcoin specifically. Altcoins might do a bit something else before, they might do something after, okay, as liquidity trickles down the whole ecosystem. But this cycle is very different, and I think crypto is changing. We've already seen that. We spoke about it today at the start of the show with the PENGU ETF. We have the Solana ETF news again, another one filed. So one would definitely argue, Craig, that the crypto, the regulation, the understanding of what this space is, the ETF volume that we've seen, Michael Saylor, the landscape is vastly changing. And what if BTC no longer sort of follows the 4-year cycle? Altcoins, meme coins, maybe they do. But what if BTC doesn't and it just continues up slowly? I think PO put a tweet out recently. I've been tweeting about this recently and for a long time. Like this, we saw a pre-halving all-time high.
Yeah.
That has never happened in the last 4 cycles, in the last, 15 years or however old Bitcoin is. Never happened. But we reached 70K before the halving. Like, that is just nuts. And that was because of the ETF demand. So, I don't know, Craig. Based on data, we spoke with Easy a couple of weeks ago as well. And he's very much I think 2026 is going to be the year. He thinks it prolongs. I mean, that's great for us, Craig. We work in this industry. As long as the bull market returns or stays prevalent, I'm very happy, man. It helps me. It helps everyone that I can help and whatnot. Yeah. So that's just at least what I think. So someone should clip that so I can use that on socials. But let me know. What do you think, Craig? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we could go into 26, and like you, I'm open to it. It allows people more entries. I mean, everyone really wants to be in a bull run longer than going into bear, so that's cool. Yeah, I can easily see us going into 26, man. Now,
Mhm.
I mean, what are we now? We're almost July, man. So
Mhm.
like, time's ticking. Time's
Mhm.
ticking, and you also got to think Bitcoin runs in what? Say Bitcoin runs Q4.
Mhm.
We could see heaps of fireworks and altcoins and meme coins in Q1 26,
Yeah.
even Q2.
Even
So
Q2, if BTC goes into high, yeah, I mean, because like dominance is still so high, Craig.
I think Bitcoin's just got so much room to run still that it does lend itself to me thinking it goes longer than last time. But I mean, we just got to keep an open mind, go day by day, week by week, month by month. But currently, yeah, man, this looks like it could be an extended bull run. Like you said, it was the first time for hitting all-time high prior to the halving. I
Mhm.
guess you can't write off now never been befores or never happened
Mhm.
because we saw one. Whereas
Mhm.
I would have said prior to that all-time high, prior to the halving, I would have said that was unlikely.
Mhm.
So, we've got to keep open minds. So I guess sometimes things do change. But yeah. Oh, look, I guess I'd take a run into 26, man. I don't mind. It's just, yeah, just will require more patience on my behalf. I mean, I don't know. What would you prefer? Would you prefer just an explosive blow off top Q4, or would you rather it extend into 26 and be a bit more gradual and slow?
Gradual
Well,
and slow.
yeah, yeah,
I from a business perspective, gradual and slow. From a content creative
yeah,
perspective, gradual and slow gives us more time to
yeah,
help more people and create
yeah.
more content.
Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, there's not many more stops for the bus to get
Yeah.
on, is there? Like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, totally agree. No, good point.
Now I know, like in a bear cycle, I'm going to be around, but I need to. I think I'm going to take. Well, my sister's. I've got two weddings in Europe later this year.
Yeah,
I have not. I have not. Sorry, I lie. My nan passed away last year, literally a year ago, nearly, and I took maybe a week off there. Outside that, Craig, I don't think I've taken a week off since I joined this industry full time in October 2023. So I think I will. It's going to be hard. It's going to be so hard, but I think I need to take a week off in September. It's not because I don't. I'm ready. I've worked out a really good balance. I'm pretty good. I probably still overwork, according to my wife. There's nothing wrong with that. She can definitely be valid there. But I think I should, for a healthy long term, Greg. I think I need to take a week off. I love this space so much. It's the best industry in the world by tenfold, maybe outside developing an AI and companies in AI. So I just, it's hard for me to step away, but I think maybe I do need to step away during my sister's wedding, during maybe my cousin's wedding as well overseas. So maybe two opportunities to step away for a week or two there.
I
But
think
I don't know.
a forced break like that's useful, and for longevity, it's important. It's just hard to step away because you with crypto, you feel like you lose your finger on the pulse
Yeah.
very quickly, but at the same time, you'll get it back very quickly. So that's probably whereabouts is it again? Your
In
holiday?
Europe. So I was literally just thinking, Craig, I'm gonna have to wake up so late and do our show. Hopefully, everywhere that we stay, it's 9. Oh, wait, let me have a look. So, to London time. I think it's quite late in London. It's it's a midnight show, Craig. So I'll be having to wake up and do a midnight show while we're over there. So maybe we do take a week off, or maybe you run shows, get guests on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe look, it might be a good time for me to take a week too. To be honest, if you're not going to do it, you know what I mean, like things like that. Because I'm the same as you. I won't take it unless I'm normally
If we want.
forced to, which is normally by sickness
Yeah.
or like having to go somewhere. So I probably would take a week there as well. So then by the
Yeah.
time you come back, I'm like, yeah, let's fucking go. And
Yeah.
it also makes you hungrier.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And sometimes that, even though I say a week off, it'll probably be more like a week of like getting away from the camera,
Hmm.
maybe doing things in the back end, or like having
Hmm.
thinking what the next thing could be or how to develop things. So
Hmm.
sometimes I think taking that week off can help clarify things in your mind, can't it? So
Hmm.
hey, I'm looking forward to a holiday, Greeny. It's been a long 23, not a long 23, 24, 25, but you and I have been, I mean, we were streaming puppets at $4,000 and they ran up to bloody almost half of BTC in 23. So
Yeah.
it's funny looking back at, I've still got heaps of, obviously, when we take screenshots from our shows and stuff. And I look back and I think, that was, I didn't realize we've been streaming so fucking long, man.
Yeah, mate, we've been streaming. Well, it's over 18 months now, Craig, I think.
Not a bad effort. Well done, us. I think, congratulations to Greeny and I for running a show for 18 months, and also for you guys for tuning in for 18 months. I never thought, when I came to the space, I definitely didn't think I'd be talking about the space. And now that I'm here, I'm fucking thankful. So thanks for listening, guys. It's given me a bit of purpose in my life, which I'm very grateful for, man. I must admit, like without this, I don't know what I'd have. I'd have a beautiful wife and kid, but professionally, I'd be a bit lost. So
no, I love it too, man. I love it. I mean, we got someone in the crowd saying, it's 1 a.m. here. Stay up late to catch you guys. Skipper, GG to both of you from Money Retainer as well. So we appreciate the love, guys. Appreciate the love. We do it for you guys at the end of the day.
Yo, Corgi. Is it midnight in
Europe?
Europe right now. Oh, yeah, in England. Yeah, good on you. What's up, Jay Liner? Yeah, it's good to see Abstract kicking a bit. I mean, it's still low viewership. But I mean, my YouTube has 3 and my Abstract has 8, so I can't really talk, can I? So even though people are like, oh, Abstract's terrible, it's like, well, I've got 3 times the views. Admittedly, my YouTube shit.
Yeah, actually, no, my YouTube's down at 6 today as well. So it's fascinating, Craig.
So Abstract's still more than YouTube.
Yeah.
So is it bad? No, not really. Is it amazing, Abstract yet? Maybe. No, not really. But
we're still here every day. We're showing up and then people come back. Oh, Greeny, Greg, we got thousands of viewers now. Yeah, sick. It's just like, it takes time, chat. It takes time. So massive shout out to everyone.
It's about 2 years, guys, from my experience thus far, and I still haven't made it. Still haven't got a Colgate ad or Macca's McCafe. I'm still waiting for your bloody call.
Love it. Clint says, love your stream, guys. Hardest working duo in the space. Rero says, come for a tropical break one day, guys. I mean, I don't know where you're based, Rero, but I'll be getting the tail end of Euro summer. I'll be there in September and October. So
a shout out to Jion.
Legend. Yeah,
I log in on it from a few devices to boost the stats.
What a goat. Did he, Gion or Giant, did you join GTG? Because I know he sent me a DM, so I don't know if he finally joined on the sale. But hopefully he did.
I did have an accident. I've got what's called a boxer's fracture. So my pinky, is it called a metatarsal? That bone has completely broken. So I'm waiting for the hospital to call me to tell me when I can come in and they can slice me up. And I made the mistake of going on YouTube to look up what the operation involves. And it's not bad, but I'm so squeamish with scalpels, and the thought of having my body open, I'm not great on. And I was watching this video and the surgeon was talking about it, and he had an old lady's hand there, right? And he's busy talking, and he's talking, and he goes, now for the incision. And I didn't know he was going to cut her. And he fucking cuts and her hand opens, man. I'm like, bleh. Anyway, guys, so fuck. I'm pretty, so don't, you know what I was thinking about yesterday? I was like, man, I'm lucky I live in Australia. Imagine if I lived in a country where I'd had to pay for the operation.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that. Imagine me being stupid, punching a box, breaking my hand,
mm-hmm.
my wife being pissed off, and then I go to the doctor like, oh yeah, that's going to be 30 grand to fix your hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, fuck, like that's, I don't know how much of my money that'd be, but it'd be too much of my money just for a moment of fucking stupidity. So God bless the hospital system here.
Yeah, never watch it. Yeah, I agree. Never watch surgery.
Bro, as soon as it started, I was like, oh, stop. I was like, I wish I didn't know what happened now. So, hey, have you ever been under, Greeny, was that anesthetic?
Yeah, heaps. Yeah. I was, when I was a kid, I had an ear infection really bad, so I had to get grommets and stuff. They had to take my tonsils out, my adenoids out of my nose as well, so I was under for that. I had my wisdom teeth out. Hey?
Going under? What's it like going under?
They have the happy gas, and you're like, ha, and then you're gone. And then you wake up, you're like, oh, surgery's done. I had my wisdom teeth out when I was 15. I broke my arm at college, so when I was 20-ish, but no, I didn't go under for that. I just had to have a car. So last time I was under was probably 15 from memory. Do you go on the laughing gas first while they apply the anesthetic at the same time? No, well that is the anesthetic, yeah. Oh. No, it's a process of the anesthetic. Okay, it depends on what you're getting done. Like that was obviously teeth as well, but different process. I mean, I know, I think it was my wife. I know, or maybe family. I don't know. Someone had to get a needle into their gums to get the tooth pulled out or tooth. I was like, oh, no, stuff that, bro. Needles for me, I hate needles. I'm not a needle man. Like when you had to go get the COVID jab, I was like, far out, bro. I hate this. But then we traveled and we went to America, not America. We went to South America, but we went to Africa. And you had to have certain vaccinations. So I was like, whatever. And you just had to cop it. And now I'm like, whatever. Like, it just sucks. I just go, shit, I have to get a needle. It sucks, whatever. I just have to do it.
Yeah. Oh, well, fuck. Never watched surgery videos. Yeah, I know. But I'm one of those people that I needed to understand. Yeah. And then once I understood, I was like, fuck. And also the other thing I saw, they sometimes put a plate in there, or they will put a plate in there, but then sometimes they have to take it out again. I'm like, no. So I'm going to have to go back and have it taken out.
Yeah.
But anyway, control your emotions, people. Don't do what I did. And
that's it.
Fuck. Yeah. Anyway, that's so yeah, you're never too old, right? 40 years old and still doing dumb shit. So, well. So that's what happened, DYR or whatever your name is.
Yeah, Dior. Yeah, Dior. But yeah, I mean, we'll end the show there. Huge show today, guys. As always, thanks for tuning in. Very much appreciate all your support. About 780 people in at the moment. And yeah, thanks for all the tips on abstract and whatnot as well. Very much appreciate it. That's the other thing about abstract, Craig. You get tips. You don't get tips on YouTube or Twitch or anything these days. So
I have not received any financial assistance on YouTube.
I think I've had like 5 in the whole lifetime of me streaming on YouTube. 5 tips or whatever it's called. Yeah.
And shout out to the dude who was giving away the newt last week. What's that guy's name? You got a whole bunch.
Oh yeah, Study rings.
Yeah, I didn't know, but he sent me about $85 worth. I only saw like the other day when I checked. I was like, oh fuck, who sent that?
Yeah.
So shout out Study. Sorry, I didn't give you a shout out, dude. That was like, yeah, thank you, man. Like,
yeah,
great tip.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and to end the show, guys, don't forget, huge 60% GTG sale, like we've been saying, ends literally in 4 days. So do not miss this opportunity to join us daily. Plus, some of the best traders worldwide. Like, I mean, Nadia, 10 years in the industry, more trading gold and stuff. Sexy and Aussie have both years of the experience, some of the best traders, plus so many more supportive communities.
Like, that's where you just go, you guys are in your lane, you kick us there, I'll kick us in mine.
That's it.
You've got a lot of kick-ass traders in a lot of different lanes. So jump on that, 60% off. If you're in Australia, you can do it for your tax. So something to think about if that, obviously you speak to your accountant or whatever. But yeah, I believe that comes down to under education. So there is a bit of an upside there if you're worried about money.
Yeah. So highly recommend it, guys. The sale will end, and I don't want any messages saying, Greeny, I want the sale prices, because no, I won't allow it, because this sale's been live for 3 weeks, so no. But yeah, join one of the most active and supportive communities worldwide in cryptocurrency education and trading, and catch us daily. We're in there daily. I mean, I send hundreds of messages in there daily, helping people out, answering questions, all those sorts of things. Raro, shoot me a DM, guys. I'll set up a crypto. I'll do that right now, so don't forget. I'll go set up a crypto month option as well, so people can jump in as well, USDC, rather than paying on credit card, because I know some people prefer to do that. So yeah, go check it out, guys. GTG, I mean, two last plugs before the end of the show, Craig. We've rebranded GC Crypto. That's the first plug. Go give us a follow on Twitter. It's GC TV. GC Crypto TV. Sorry, here it is. Massive.
Hey, look at those heads, eh?
Super clean. Super
look at those good-looking roosters.
Super clean. So we make it personalized, something a bit different, and then we got a rebranding of the what do you call it? The PFP as well. So yeah, big focus. Will change obviously a few more things over the coming weeks as well. But yeah, super exciting, guys. All of our replays can be found on this Twitter page as well. So go follow it, GC Crypto TV. And then the last plug is obviously gtg.education is live as well. So that's a website for GTG if you want to come and check it out. There's a few testimonials, a little bit more information about it. This will be ever evolving. What we offer, obviously. And then if we go deeper as well, like I will be changing a little bit about myself, give you a little bit more information. We'll have some P&Ls on here as well. So it just shows you a bit of data that we have been trading for a long, long time. So yeah, testimonials on here from VIP members, from premium members. As I said earlier in the show, best crypto education platform founded in Australia, as voted by Crypto News Australia. You can click on that and go read the article. And then if you would like some free alpha to your inbox every Monday, I write a newsletter as well. And then some of our partners that we trade with. And there might be some more partners dropping soon. So yeah, guys, go check it out. This 60% sale, I don't do this very often. So highly recommend checking out GTG and joining us. If you want to start becoming a better trader, better investor in cryptocurrency, or you just want to have a supportive community to actually talk to about crypto airdrops, meme coins, whatever it is the best community for you to join. Trust me, it is. We got about 500 members, and it's close and tight. It's not thousands of people shilling random shit. It's actually people trying to help each other. We all have the one goal to unlock financial freedom in cryptocurrency. So highly recommend checking it out.
Yeah, I totally agree, Greeny. Look, great show. I think let's keep winning. We're back on, guys. We're back tomorrow. It's our last of the week tomorrow. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Friday tomorrow for us, Thursday night for our Patreons over the other side of the world.
Yeah. So tune in. Was it 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard, 7 p.m. EST? If I said that correctly, my brain's going a bit fried now. I've got to jump on a call in half an hour with might have another brand speaking to us, Greeny. So we'll chat to them.
Yeah.
And then we'll let the show roll on, and we'll see you guys on the timeline.
Yep. See you all, or in GTG, Craig. All in
GTG. Jump on in, and you can hear us shooting the shit in there.
Yeah. So as always, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the tips as well to Gio. Tip me 200 PENGU. Thanks, Legend. Very much appreciate you. See you in GTG. But yeah, have a lovely Thursday, Craig, and I'll see you tomorrow on the show.
You too, Greeny, and thanks everyone for tuning in.